Hi there, Miss Me. I'm Miss Simo. How was your weekend? My weekend was fantastic. Stressful, but it was fantastic. So this is what I did. I merged all activities of my weekend into a package of highlights for you. So on our highlights session this week, SIDNEY is campaigning for Jesus in 2016.
Well, this SIDNEY, as I said, I will entreat you to join my campaign. What I'm saying is, it is not worth it to die for any human being, politician, whatever. It is never worth it. I mean, if you believe so much in this politician that you are willing to die for them, then I will urge you to die for Christ instead.
And we went partying with Fafa Supersonic. It was her birthday, and girl, you were looking, smoking good.
I've been young, now I'm grown, but that's one thing you
And in the international front, Kirk Franklin reveals why he delayed his 11th album. So remember, guys, this is your events channel, so go ahead and check out all the rundown of Christian activities on our Facebook platform, Quaking Gospel TV, on Instagram, Quaking_Gospel, and on Twitter @Quaking Gospel. Or you can just check out all our events. So, you know, sometimes we post things on Facebook, we don't get to post the videos there. So you can go to our YouTube channel and just check the videos out. You know, subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the videos out, or you can just reach us on WhatsApp 02000 74544.
Quaking Gospel.
So guys, we know 2016 is an election year. Well, political parties are wild, and so is our brother SIDNEY. SIDNEY is embarking on a campaign. He's saying, do not die for politicians, but rather die for Christ. He's waving his flag for Jesus in 2016, and I am so in it with him. Let's check this out.
Well, this whole thing came about in this recent stabbing in Kumasi. I mean, we are aware of what happened to that guy. I forgot the name, but then may his soul rest in peace. That young man who died because of, you know, this political violence in the MPP. I mean, I've followed politics for a while. I mean, dated way back from 1979. I mean, I even campaigned for Lehman. I'm not that old though, don't be so. Then, as I said, we're there, we're marching to the Rollins Park. Then suddenly there was this gunshot, there was big fire, there was this guy who was in front of us, called Jerry. You know, they shot his arm, and this arm was hanging like that towards his back. So we all turned and we started running away. Like about 3 people died in Kumiprekon. Yes, and people were injured and all that. But then at the end of the day, you know, they couldn't. They didn't do any. Nobody investigated anything, you know, so they died for nothing. You know, we also what happened at the recent Lemavo County Alliance, the guy who lost one of his eye. I mean, let's look at the Kumasi one. A lot has happened. I mean, let's go to the intra-party, I mean, inside the MPP, inside the NDC. This is violence. All I'm saying is, when these things happen, they always fall on the youth. You know, you don't see all these big guys, the MPs, you know, going to offices to, no, they fall on us. Yeah, I mean, so ask yourself why. If politicians really meant well for the youth, it's a well-designed agenda to keep some of this youth down there so that they can always fall on them. Instead of creating job for all of them, no. I'm never ashamed to declare or proclaim anywhere I go that I'm a Christian. I mean, no apologies. I'm using Christ because I'm a Christian. And that's the religion I belong to, and I know a lot of people belong to this religion. Yeah, folks, brethren, sisters, and everybody watching me right now, well, this SIDNEY, as I said, I will entreat you to join my campaign. What I'm saying is, it is not worth it to die for any human being, politician, whatever. It is never worth it. I mean, if you believe so much in this politician that you are willing to die for them, then I will urge you to die for Christ instead. I mean, I know we should live for Christ, but then if you are so willing, so enthused to die for mere human being, I will entreat you to die for Christ instead, because that one, you know, you have everlasting life. There's a reward for you. Yeah, I mean, so stay away from all this political violence. Die not for politics.
So Fafa's birthday was blazing. Fafa was awesome. Girl, you looked damn smoky good. Did I say damn? You looked so good on your birthday. She was surrounded with so many loved ones. And girl, really, you did look good. I loved your cake and your chicken and your chichinga. I really enjoyed myself. Fafa's birthday wasn't just about celebration. She said she was actually thanking God for all the years He's been so merciful.
I've been young, now I'm grown, but that's one thing you should know. God has been good to me, and He still surpassed my need. When I'm down and out, and I got nowhere to go,
this right now, and I'm just grateful to God for this additional life of upliftment, empowerment, the supersonic, and the best is yet to come. It's important that we have gatherings like this where people are allowed to be humans. They can talk, have fun, they can hang out. In the background is my old school mates. It's been like 20 years since we last met, and today is the first reunion since junior. It's on my birthday, so it's a very special day. We see a lot of rich fathers throw parties for their kids, and we wonder, hey, where do you get from money, And we realize that these rich kids are very confident, they are bold. In class, they are not doing so well, but they are confident. It's important that we celebrate birthdays. It's important we celebrate little achievement. Otherwise, you're saying he's not a God of the little achievements. He's God of the little achievements. He's God of the big ones. So you need to celebrate birthdays, and it doesn't have to take a lot of money. I told them I'm not getting them drinks. They brought their own drinks.
So happy birthday, Fafa Supersonic. We wish you 1,000 more birthdays to come. And in the international front, Kirk Franklin revealed why he delayed his latest album, Lucid My Religion. He said the reason was because he was actually afraid the album wasn't going to meet expectation as his previous one, I Smiled It. But he was able to come out of it because he read and he realized that fear is actually a form of pride. So he came out of it, and he's actually referring to his latest album now as romantic. It's actually the most romantic album he has ever done. So guys, I think it's a lesson there. Anytime you find yourself feeling a little afraid or feeling having cold feet, well, just look straight into the face of fear and say, fear, I do not fear you. Now unto him who is able to give exceedingly abundantly above all that we can think or ask for, according to the power that works in us. Now what is the power? Jesus is the power, and Jesus is the word. So find the word and get cleansed to the word. Know this word. The word is the Son of Man, Jesus Christ. So if you know him, he's definitely going to make you fishers of men. I'm preaching in here. Hallelujah. Signing off real quick. Do not forget you're still on Quaking. Check us out on our media platforms. On Facebook, Quaking Gospel TV. On Instagram, Quaking_Gospel. And on Twitter, @Quaking Gospel. You can just check us out on our YouTube channel for more videos. And you can also reach us on WhatsApp 02000 74544. So this has been your girl Sheila on Quaking Highlights. Be good, because I'm good. Bye-bye.
Quaking Gospel. Quaking Gospel is an announcement and a blowing of a trumpet for the end time, that it is time for a shaking, major shaking that changes the entire world.
Quaking Gospel
is the new shake.